Hi, hello, Tanya.
Hi.
Having a busy day?
Yes, my days are always busy. Right now I'm planning a survival day at Parkway Gardens on the south side, a Black and Brown Unity Survival Day. I have a couple of interviews today, tons of Zoom meetings, and I'm teaching a dance class tonight that I'm really excited about because it's been a while and I miss everyone now that we've reopened Healthy Hood.
When did you become involved in community work?
Well, I like to say that I was born into community work because my family is historically an activist family. We have somewhat of a legacy here in Chicago for our work in the immigrant community specifically and in the realm of Black and Brown unity. So I like to say that I was born into it. My parents are both activists. My father was in the Black Panther Party alongside Chairman Fred Hampton. He also was instrumental in the election of Mayor Harold Washington, which was the first African-American mayor here in Chicago. And my uncle Rudy Lozano was assassinated in 1983, really for his work in bringing the Black and Brown communities together and working for immigrant rights. My mom, Emma Lozano, has picked up that torch, and I'm just trying to follow in those footsteps, really big footsteps.
So, what cause are you fighting for today?
Wow, what cause am I fighting for today? I would say overall equality for all people, right? But specifically for the Latino community, I would say the community that I'm most passionate fighting for is the undocumented community, the community of mixed status families. I truly believe that they are the most marginalized people of our nation here in the United States of America. And who are we in this country if we're not taking care of the people who are most marginalized and suffering the most? And so the issue of family separation through deportation, the issue of the detention centers and those conditions, I believe is my cause.
Who is your superhero and why?
Oh, I have so many superheroes. I would say definitely number one superhero would be my mom, Emma Lozano. To me, she is the biggest hero of all, right? She's given her entire life to the struggle for immigrant rights. She's done just incredible work. I've seen so many victories in my lifetime because of her work. And I've seen her just be such a selfless servant of the people. And it's been just an amazing role model to look up to up till now. And I just hope that I can be as awesome as her one day.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
All power to the people.
Do you have a secret talent?
I feel like most of my talents are pretty public, but I do make a pretty good pancake, very round.
Define your family in 3 words.
My family in 3 words. I would say activists, I would say change makers, and selfless.
What are you teaching your kids about their Mexican roots?
Well, number one, I feel like it's important for my kids to know that they are Mexican and that is a part of their identity, and that with that identity comes a rich history. And so what I like to teach them, number one, is where they come from, the history of what the diaspora looked like and why we are here in the United States, and what that means in terms of our responsibility to the rest of our community.
Have you experienced racism?
Yes, definitely. I think one of the most profound experiences where I experienced racism was going to college. And it was there where I really experienced racism in a way that I had never experienced it before. Just being a person that was looked at as different, how hard it was for me to make friends, how hard it was for me to just be in a space where I was like mentally healthy to be able to do the things that I needed to do. And then, of course, I played basketball there, and one of my coaches, I don't know what the conversation was between the coaches, but they ended up saying illegal alien. And I remember feeling like, why did they say that? And feeling so hurt and so personally attacked by those words, and realizing that we are considered aliens to some people, you know, even though we're here, we're from planet Earth. We're just from the other side of the border. So I think that was probably one of the most profound experiences that really it clicked for me that my world is not the whole world, and there is a big population of people who don't understand who we are, And so we become dangerous, or we become just something foreign to them that they're able to pick on or discriminate against. So yeah.
3 things you cannot live without.
3 things I cannot live without: my sneakers, my mom's cooking, and obviously my kids.
What message would you give to young activists?
It's never too early to start. The other message I would give is, don't think you have to start from scratch or make something new up. Find what's going on in your community already. Find those organizations that are already doing work and find ways to contribute to that work and make it better. Young people are, in my opinion, the solution to all of our problems. They're the idea makers of today. They're also the liaisons to technology. So we need you. So start now. It's never too early.
What does it mean to be Mexican American?
I think what it means to be Mexican American, number one, is that it acknowledges our roots, where we come from. And by acknowledging our roots, we acknowledge our history, which is a rich history, a history of culture, of medicine, of dance and art and all type of things. And I think being able to say that I'm Mexican before the word American brings that rich history along with it.
Thank you very much, Tanya.
Yes.